Ooh, with it blue. It's K-Mac. What the fuck? Welcome back to the Spodious page in the YouTube universe. K-Mac, TMI, 3438. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification, thumbs up, the like, comment, and share on all videos. Make sure you follow me on all platforms. That way you can contact me, DM me, send me videos to react to. Now that we got the hard part out the way, let's get to today's video. It's K-Mac. What the fuck? Yeah, we back. We definitely gonna make this one real spody fast, man. But definitely want to talk about Adam 22, man. Yeah, Adam 22, the oppressor, the instigator, you know, and I feel like he really crashed out with this one, man. So this one is Adam 22's crash out. So got the video of Adam 22 speaking on King Pill, man. Basically speaking on King Pill, saying how, you notice how this week we didn't speak on King Pill, and it's like he done fell off the face of the earth and this and that. And after he get to speaking on King Pill, he goes to say, man, this is what happens when people bite the hand that feeds them. That's a shot. You feel me? You could take that as a shot at 4 extra. But he said people that bite the hand that feeds them, and get big headed. He say that, no jumper. We making these people, making them big and then turning them into enemies, But let's talk about that. First and foremost, man, Adam 22, you are not making anybody big, man. Everybody that done came to your platform has made you big, man. So me, I'm a person that's been knowing for a long time about No Jumper. I first seen No Jumper before he ever came to YouTube. Adam 22 was on Snapchat. That's where No Jumper came from Adam 22 paying for Snapchat ads. You feel me? And he just started getting rolling. And then he actually hooked up with AD, with Compton AD, man. So AD is, before they even went to YouTube, AD hooked up with Adam 22, and they was still doing the shit on Snapchat. You feel me? Paying for the ads. So after every story, the No Jumper shit will pop up, and then once they had the stories on on Snapchat, No Jumper was right there. So then they blew up. So then they got the YouTube. So like I said, Adam 22 saying that how T Rell and AD they page ain't doing so swell, once they left No Jumper. I beg to differ, man. They doing their thing. They got their shit rolling, But as far as when they was on No Jumper, I still feel like T Rell and AD gave the best interviews, and was actually bringing the unity to the community, man. You feel me? And it was actually more about the music and more about these artists' lives and not about this gang and criminal activity, man. But as we could see, Adam 22, that's what he on. So he's been spreading all this, all this hate and dividing gangs and bringing gangs together to actually try to get them to get into it with each other, But but one thing, yeah, it's his job to ask you the shit, and it's your job to not speak on it. As we could see, some of the people, got on there and kept it stitched lip. But the reason why I'm saying this is a crash out and Adam is showing his hand is because what he said right here, he said, all right, now that King Pill ain't in the spotlight, he can't do anything to get back in the spotlight. There's nothing he can do but go shoot somebody. Now, if that ain't no police fed activity right there, then you tell me. He tell King Pill that all he can do is go shoot somebody to get noticed, man. And that's fucked up. That's bad. So you basically saying this man can't do nothing successful to get in the spotlight to do his thing. But I think you really just mad because he did just sign, a contract with Cam Capone to keep it rolling, man. And I do want to salute him on that, man. That was a smart move. So you got to give King Pill his credit for at least making a move to try to keep his campaign going, whether it was with No Jumper or not, So that was a dope, smart move for him, you know, and maybe somebody else should take some lessons because I'm just keeping it spotty, you know. But at the end of the day, you feel me? I feel like Adam 22, that was a real crash out for telling King Pill that he got to go shoot somebody in order to get back in the spotlight, man. And that's your narrative when it comes to our peoples, man. You really want our peoples to crash out in order to get views and fame and content and all of that, man. So we gonna go into that quick video and y'all check it out. But until the next video, it's K-Mac.
Anybody notice how last week we didn't really talk about King Pill? And it's like he doesn't exist. It's like he just went from being at the forefront of all these people's minds to just not being discussed. It's like these dudes just like get all this attention from No Jumper and they just think they're famous. And it's like, no. You're on a big platform. Whatever you do from here, unless it's a pure crash out, nobody gives a fuck. So, just a reminder for anybody who wants to bite the hand that feeds them. Out there, the grass on the other side, not that green. It's crazy though, because it's like I put effort and time into building people up and just create enemies. Because they think that they can go and just do their own thing and they think that they're going to be successful off No Jumper. And it's like, no. We made people pay attention to you. We built you up. Everything else from here is just nothingness. It's just a big black void. It's like space, outer space. And yeah, it's crazy how many people have to like learn this lesson because, you know, we've seen it with T Rell and AD. If you branch off and try to start your own platform, that's going to fail. You know, we see it with someone like King Pill. Like King Pill literally has to shoot someone now to get attention. Like you can say anything. There's nothing you could say into your phone today that's going to make people pay attention to you. They don't care. You got to shoot somebody. That's where your career is at. You have to shoot someone for anybody to even acknowledge that you exist.